without Hentai. DiMera wanted to lead a team of his own for the right reasons, to showcase that even though Hentai is all about Hentai, that next generation, that young blood, is still developing in IWC what?
He's talking strategy.
Not with us, we're over here.
But I want to tell him we can listen in. I want to know about this strategy.
Well, I wouldn't want to cross Super Hentai if I were you.
He's going to lead these guys into victory, like you said.
Well, he might.
Or he might not. That's the nature of a wrestler.
That is why we have these competitions. That's correct.
Let's talk about this Mike Rayne guy. He's real tall. He's in pretty good shape. Why couldn't Hentai let him?
Well, I think Hentai wants to prove a point. I think he wants to prove that he can take any two guys and lead them to success and victory. Because he got Futuristic, the goofiest guy in this company, and Palace. Well, he's got goofy hair, and it's his first match. Mike Rayne, not his first match. He's a 3-year pro. He's been dubbed the man made for prime time. And Valentino, that's a nickname that he has earned, not created. A man with an MMA background in judo, in Muay Thai, in boxing. He has an 11-0-2 MMA record with 7 knockouts. 7. He's a multi-sport athlete in high school. Played college football for YSU, that's Youngstown State University, in his native Youngstown. Not a lot of people that went to college there. Mixed opinions on some. But Mike Rayne, he's got the goods.
So he's smart and he's athletic.
That's a 1-2 punch.
What about this Palace guy? What do you know about him?
I know it's his first match, and he's been training at the ICWA. I believe he hangs around chest flexor a lot, so I don't really think he's got much of a grasp on it, much of common sense. I think that's to the Hentai point where he wants to show that he can take a guy from scratch and lead him to the promised land. That's a little cocky if you ask me. Hentai, no doubt, his contributions to IWC may never be matched, but I don't know, the past year and a half, he's better than everybody. And he's better than most, but that's not exactly the case. Mike Rayne switching in the wrist lock. You got to be very careful when you're in the ring with a guy like Hentai, a veteran of 14 years, the Super Indy innovator, the man that practically created that division, the man that brought the division back from demise, the man who defended the championship in Japan, in Hawaii, and all over the IWC territory. Only man to win the Super Indy tournament twice. I talked about the intimidation earlier of drawing Gory in your first match. What about drawing Hentai? And we're checking out Brian McDowell, who's in his first match as well. A man who feels he has something to prove because, he was always bullied as a kid. He was the awkward fat kid in high school that always wore the wrestling t-shirts, got picked on, and he has channeled that emotion he's been bottling up for a number of years and is now using it to show all those critics and bullies that, hey, he can exceed far above and beyond any of the expectations they had.
Well, he's getting bullied right now, Joe. He's probably going to need to make a tag or he's going to get double teamed.
Well, Corey Futuristic is in the ring. I don't think that kid's bullied many people. And McDowell with a takedown. Second time. And check out this kid in his very first matchup, schooling Futuristic. And in comes Dave DiMera. I'd say for your first time in a ring, kid didn't do too bad.
I'll tell you, Corey Futuristic better go back to the future and talk some more strategy with whoever's there.
Yeah. Tag back into Rayne.
All right, let's see how this one goes.
Well, Rayne's got size over Futuristic, to say the least, but Futuristic goes downstairs. And Rayne back with a shoulder tackle. And it's Rayne hammering. I understand, according to Futuristic, he's been studying in the future under many 4th and 5th generation athletes. Rayne connects with a high kick right to the head and shoulder area. He's got a cover 2-0.
Mike Rayne's got the upper hand here.
Oh, absolutely. Well, look at that delayed suplex. Nicely done. Got a cover, 2 endo. Your fault. I believe Futuristic is studying in the future under Nolan Gowan, actually, the son of Zach Gowan, who is only 3.5 months old now. But I guess he's really good in the future. That's just what he tells me. I don't know. I hear things. I don't believe it necessarily.
Could he also be studying under one of the Helmsley children?
I think he may be.
Not Sherman, the other one.
I didn't know Sherman Hemsley had children.
Well, he's dead now.
McDowell with an elbow drop. Nicely done. And McDowell's got some great hometown support, doesn't he? A lot of friends and family here to check him out. Great support in his formative years, and that's what you need. You need that positive reinforcement to grow as a competitor and performer.
I'll tell you what Corey Futuristic needs to do. He needs to make a tag to Hentai or Palace or somebody from the future. Anybody at this point.
He needs a tag in the very near future. That's for sure. A Palace neutralized McDowell and Hentai. Veteran move. Futuristic could have him here. Opportunistic, no.
The ref's got to step in and try to regain control of this match. He's losing a little bit of control, and I don't like how that goes sometimes.
I think maybe Futuristic knew that was going to happen. That's why he stayed in. Number 2 and before he time traveled back, I think you read the results of the show.
So he went back to the future.
I think he went back to the present after the. Well, okay, back in the ring.
Great
Palace
Scott.
in control. Who's Scott?
Who'd he ever beat?
Who's on first? Palace working away at that arm and shoulder, bending the arm and shoulder. That's not like that bicep deltoid area, right around the top ring string. That rope's not going to go anywhere.
The external occipital protuberance.
That's nowhere remotely near where that is. I think I've seen a guy with like an afro and like purple biker shorts before.
Did he eat an apple?
I think this guy wrestled at Night of Superstar.
Oh, okay.
That was somebody else, maybe.
Could have been a different guy. Well, right now it looks like McDowell's fighting out.
And let's give credit to these two guys. First time in the ring, first match. And they're leaving it all in the ring right now. But man, things just got serious because Hentai's back in.
Well, Hentai has no remorse. First match, second match, third match, fourth match. He really doesn't care.
Jeez, straight right. McDowell is out on his feet.
That guy in the face.
I guarantee you McDowell's on his feet, but he has no idea about it. Hentai, former tag team champion, defeated the Midnight Express to win that. Oh, McDowell's out on his feet right now, straight up. That right hand knocked him into the future, I'll guarantee you.
Then he is now.
Back suplex.
Hentai's not even going for a cover here. Well, he is now, but
Hentai's having fun. Cover here, and Mike Rayne gets involved. Saves it for his team. Smart move by Rayne, who I believe may be, well, if not surpassing, at least tied with DiMera as far as most experience on his team.
Definitely not in this match, Joe.
Futuristic back in. Whip it way off base with that drop kick. McDowell finds a way to get to DiMera.
DiMera's cleaning house now, Joe.
Well, DiMera, he's the guy that assembled this team. He's the guy that feels Hentai is wrong in the young lions of this company. And Futuristic goes for the ride. Huge atomic drop. It's a move right out of the past.
That was a move right out of the past.
Nice backcracker. Lateral press. Corey can win this for his team. How impressed would Hentai be then? Tag in back to Palace. I'll give credit to Team Hentai. More frequent tags on that side. That shows you the veteran leadership of Hentai.
Hentai really has led this team to be doing pretty well, and I'm pretty impressed. I mean, there's a lot of experience on the other side of the ring.
The only knock I'll give on Team DiMera is that lack of a solid veteran influence. The Hentai, they have all the heart, all the fire, all the capabilities. But man, there's just no substitute for what Hentai brings to the table. Palace just slapped him in the face. That's not going to get you anywhere if it's flat on the canvas. DiMera does not take kindly to being disrespected.
Now, one of these guys has to make a tag. Palace should come and take a slap out of it.
Oh, jeez.
Leverage move there, Joe.
Palace mocking DiMera.
He's yelling at him.
And notice Hentai instructing Palace take him back into their own corner.
That leadership.
That's right, that's the art of a great tag team, to cut off the ring at its hypotenuse. Hentai with a cover, 2-0. And DiMera, now we're seeing, for lack of a better term, the two team captains in the ring right now. DiMera, the one that took umbrage with Hentai in the first place. This is the altercation we've been waiting for. DiMera hits hard, and Hentai with a jumping back elbow.
10 minutes gone by.
Notice the scowl on the face of Hentai. This is serious business for him. The howling fury he always possesses. And a right to DiMera knocks him out on his feet too. Up top, but got caught. DiMera shook the cobwebs the last possible second. The STO back heel chip. And now, Valentino, your calling card in this matchup. We need some tags.
Somebody's got a tag. That's what a tag team's all about. Making tags. Winning matches.
Who can get to their corner first? Hentai gets the Palace, and Rayne is in! Rayne fires away! And what a showcase for this guy! 3 men down at once! And that agility comes back to haunt him. And all 6 men are going at it now. Palace just drilled Rayne in the ring, hooking the leg. Palace almost steals it.
What just happened?
Palace complaining about the count. DiMera hits the guardrail on the outside. It's Hentai and McDowell. It's Futuristic and DiMera. And in the ring where it counts, I think the legal men are Palace and Rayne. DiMera down, sit out.
Sit out face buster, Joe. This could be it.
Sit out F5 cover, 2 and an air fall. Hentai makes the save. I think Palace was done for, if not for the instincts of Hentai.
Finally, some orders restored in this match, I think.
For the moment, at least. Hentai goes triple knee. And the double palm strike. A staple of Hentai's offense. Cover, but McDowell right in waiting. Oh, Hentai headbutts. That hurts like nobody's business. McDowell catches it. McDowell showing some power. And Futuristic with a save on Hentai. Back and forth center ring. Sunset flip coming up. McDowell trying to keep his balance. Hentai on the clothesline. Futuristic has got 2 and a lot of change on it. And this matchup's broken down again. Rayne and Palace are going at it. And Hentai and Futuristic, a bit of a miscue maybe. McDowell cradles Futuristic, almost beat him, but didn't have that package cinched in anywhere near enough. And Hentai seems to slid off Futuristic. I think Hentai's fed up with his students. Hentai.
He threw his own partner at him.
Maybe you can't lead just anybody to success. Maybe the Hentai model doesn't always work. Hentai's given up on these kids, and he's out of here, and he is not too happy.
He's not happy at all. Too happy.
Well, is he ever happy? But now especially. Palace and Rayne center ring, as now Palace and Futuristic are out to dry 3-on-2. Palace set up, countered by Rayne. What? Rayne calls this the Doppler effect. Executed perfectly. And there may be a severe warning in the future for Palace.
This could be it, Joe.
And a 100% chance of victory for Mike Rayne. I'll tell you what, I think the story of this matchup was the performance of Mike Rayne. Great athleticism, tremendous leadership skills along with DiMera, and a very emphatic conclusion with that Doppler effect. He used his athleticism, he used his sports background, and he was a big, big part of leading this team to victory, Nikki.